Hey guys, I hope you are doing great, and today we are going to learn about stroke options in Illustrator. As you can see that I have some things, some elements on my screen, but I have made all of these just using strokes. So yeah, you can pretty much make a lot of things using strokes. You don't have to worry about making these kind of arrows. You can do all of this in strokes. So yeah, let me make a copy of all of this or just move it to the side, and let me zoom into the canvas again. Okay, so how do I zoom into the canvas like this? If you are zoomed out anywhere like this, and if you want to zoom into the canvas, all you have to do is simply press Ctrl or Command 0 and you will zoom into the canvas. Pretty simple. Okay, so now let's learn about stroke options. So I'm gonna come over here and select the ellipse tool. The reason I am only working with ellipses is because I guess it is easy to understand when you are working with a similar thing over and over again. So I'm gonna create a circle over here, and again, if you want to create a circle from the middle and with proper proportion while making the circle, simply press Shift and Alt and it will make a perfect circle in the middle. Okay, so let's increase the stroke on this. I'm gonna increase it to like 50, and let's check out some of the stroke options. So you can select this and you can edit it from the appearance panel, you can edit it from the properties panel, and then there is this control bar as well. So most of the people usually do this from the control panel or control bar. So I'm gonna click on this. You can click on any of the stroke options on all of these are all the same. So let me close this. This was the previous project. So yeah, after that I'm gonna select this and I'm gonna click on stroke, and you will see stroke options over here. I guess there is even a stroke panel in Windows. So if I click on this and if I move down, yeah, there is even a stroke panel. So you can totally use any of these if you want. So I'm gonna close this. I'm not gonna use this. I guess the properties panel over here and here are enough for us. Okay, so coming back to the point, so you can see that we can increase and decrease the stroke, and then there is cap and corner options. Okay, so let me tell you what the corner options are first. Let me bring this to the side and let's create a rectangle over here. By the way, for the rectangle tool you have to press M for monkey, and this is the short key for it. So yeah, I have created a rectangle over here, and I'm gonna select this, and if I come to properties again and click on stroke, so what is the cap and corner options? So if I click on cap, nothing will change. I will tell you about this later on. But if I click on corner, you will see that these corners are rounded now. And similarly, if I click on this one, bevel join, you will get this crazy kind of corner like this. So if I make this bigger, this will also become bigger. To be honest, I never use this one. I use the corner one, but never this one. So I'm gonna bring this back. Also, what are align stroke options? So you can see if I hover over this, the line is actually going between this, and in this one the line is on the outside, and in this one the line is on the inside. So basically, as for now, you can see that this is the path and the stroke is on both sides of it. And if I click on this one, you will see that the stroke is on the inside. So this is the inside option. And if I click on this, you will see that the stroke is on the outside. So yeah, these are very simple options, but they come in really handy. Okay, so yeah, let me delete this and let's come back to this circle over here. And I was telling you about options over here for the cap options. So the cap option doesn't seem to be working on any of them. So if I click on dashed over here, or if I divide the path, so let's divide the path. So if I click on this, we have already learned about the paths and anchor points, and I'm gonna delete, using the direct selection tool, I'm gonna select this and I'm gonna delete this part. So you can see that these parts are rounded. Reason, if I come over here, I have selected this one. Initially it should have been something like this. So if you like rounded things, and if you are making a design which requires you to make rounded edges, this comes in really handy. So this is actually a cap. Cap is like an end. You can even make it like boxy like this, but to be honest, I don't like this. And you can make it like this. Or there is one more thing which you can do, which I really like to do. I'm gonna select this. I'm gonna come to stroke options, and over here I'm gonna click on dashed lines. So if you click on dashed lines, you will get this really weird kind of dash options. Let me click on cap over here, and you can see that these are dashed lines. Basically the whole stroke is divided in two different parts. I can make it bigger. Let's make it 100. So the lines are much bigger now. Let me make this smaller. So they are becoming bigger or smaller. I guess the stroke is a little too much, so let's make it like 20. So you can see that we have really nice lines over here now. Let me press Ctrl or Command Z, and let's just say I want to make all of this rounded. So I'm gonna click on stroke, and I'm gonna click on cap, and over here round caps. So you can see this looks so nice, right? Let me zoom out to see what else we made. So we have arrows over here. Okay, so there are some other options. So let's create a path over here. I'm gonna click over here. For the pen tool, I actually press P on the keyboard. You can come over here and click on the pen tool, and along with it you can see the short key for it as well. So I'm gonna click on this, come over here, click, drag, and make a path like this. Okay, so yeah, it is basically copying the last thing which I did. So I'm gonna come over here, select this, go to stroke, and I'm gonna reset all of these because I don't need these at the moment. I'm gonna decrease the stroke size to maybe 20. And yeah, okay, so how did I make those arrows? So if I come over here, you can see that there is the left one and the right one. So basically if you select this one, it will make an arrow on the left one, and if I select this one, it will make an arrow on the right one. So if I select this, you can see that there are a lot of arrows and other things as well. So yeah, you can basically use any of these. So I'm gonna select this one, and we basically have an arrow. How cool is this? And when you will click on this, or if you decrease the stroke size width from over here, the arrow size will also decrease according to the width of the stroke. Simple. So now I can copy this, Control C, Control Shift V, and put this over here. And also you can see that there were some lines on the side. So let's create another stroke, or just simply copy this one and rotate it. How did I copy this one? Even though this is an advanced course, I think there might be people who might not know about this. Simply select anything, press Alt or Option, and drag. This will make a copy, and let's put it over here and click on stroke. And apart from arrowheads, there are also other options, profile options. So let me remove the arrowhead, and you can see that there are some options. So if I click on maybe this one, so you can see that we are getting this basically it is starting really thin, then becoming thicker, and then thinner again. And if I increase the stroke size on this one, so you can see that this comes in really this can come in really handy if you are making like an eye maybe. Or let's duplicate this one over here and rotate it. Then there are other options over here as well. Click on stroke, and in profile you can see that we have this option. And if I want to rotate it, flip it, I can click on this. So you can see that this looks like an eyelash. So yeah, there are a lot of options in just strokes which you can play around with and make a lot of amazing things. So yeah, this was pretty much it on stroke options. I hope that you guys really love the class. So see you guys in the next one.